Okay, so why transition year? So obviously in our school, transition year is compulsory, which means you don't get the option to skip it. Everybody goes from third year straight into transition year. I'm sure you have some friends who get to make the choice whether they want to do TY or not. In our school, everybody does TY. I have to say, I'm hugely in favor of the fact that everybody does TY because I think it's an absolutely fantastic year. I actually think, thinking back to my own school days, it was probably my favorite year that I did. It's, I'm sure you guys will have your own perception of what you think transition year is, but bear with me because there might be some things you don't know about TY that we'll be able to shed some light onto you. So TY is a standalone year. You've just come out of junior cycle. You're ready to move into senior cycle. So you're ready to move into fifth and sixth year, and you're going to start talking about your leaving cert and all of those big important exams that come in at the end of that. But transition year is kind of a time to pause and reflect a little, and it is quite literally what it says in the title. It's a transition, so we're moving from junior cycle into senior cycle. And what we're trying to do in transition year is to equip you guys with the skills that you will need to move forward into senior cycle. So we suppose what people think about when they think of transition year is there's going to be loads of trips and there's going to be loads of outings and we're going to be in and out, and that is a huge part of transition year, and that's obviously something that we work very hard on to ensure that you have those same experiences. But when I think of transition year, what I'm thinking of are all the benefits that come with it. So there are opportunities for you guys to go in there and come out a completely different person. So we would look at you coming out, we might give you a goal at the start of the year, and we'll talk about that when we talk about portfolio and assessment and things like that. But for example, if it's you want to become more confident, or you want to make more friends, or you want to experience something new, or you want to learn a new skill, or try a new activity, TY is the time for that. Okay, you're going to be in here every day with us, but we get to facilitate these fantastic opportunities and these workshops and things for you. There are huge benefits to doing transition year. Okay, the main one is there's loads of reports out there that actually stand by the facts that people who engage with transition year actually do better in their leaving certificate. Okay, so on average, there seems to be a jump of 20 to 40 points from people who do transition year to people who don't do transition year. So that's one edge you'll have on some of your friends who maybe aren't doing TY. You get to experience the working world, which we'll talk about in the work experience section there in a second. So you'll be out doing your work experience. You get to do some community care. We get to go on, as I mentioned, some nice trips. We get to meet a lot of very interesting workshops and guest speakers who come in, some different initiatives that we'll go through again in a few minutes, things like Vincent de Paul and Special Olympics and all those kind of things. Absolutely fantastic initiatives that you might not have the opportunity to get involved with, but you will do next year in transition year.